See, okay, let's see, we have a camera here. How are you guys doing? Cheers, everybody. How are you? Happy Saturday evening, everybody. Yeah, thank you. That concert last week was the bomb. I had a lot of fun, and the whole band enjoyed it. I think it was a really good show. Thanks for the guys who did come out, so cheers to you. And it's been another crazy week since, hasn't it? I mean, I just couldn't just like go a show without mentioning that we're at war again. And, you know, it's not, I don't like it one way or the other. It's an evil regime, and I just, maybe it's good that they're going to be gone, but I hope it's not going to turn up into another Afghanistan or thing. So, you know, from my point of view, I just hope that things pan out in a way that it's for the greater good. Certainly no tears lost from me for an Ayatollah and the Islamic extremists, but I just hope that that doesn't spur another whole parade of jihadist attack and the prolonged war that, you know, draws our troops into harm's way and all that stuff. But hey, that's life. That's what we're living with, right? We just here. All I can do is concentrate on my music. You know, a little bit in a weird mood today. Had a couple difficult days, but you know. I'm looking forward always to doing the show with you guys and being there for you and playing some songs. I don't have a lot on the calendar this year, which kind of freaks me out. So if anybody knows of a gig, I'm available. I have one show coming up in May. That's May 15th. That's also here in Los Angeles at the View Bar in Torrance, and that's going to be with with Paula Atherton and with Johnny Britt. That's going to be a nice little show. But that's all I have at this point. I might have to go back to Germany to take care of my mom for a minute. A lot of things going on over there, so I'm a little bit out of focus. I see, you know, I was so into that finishing my record, which is another thing that happened. The record label wants a couple more surefire radio hits, whatever that means. So I'm trying to get back into a groove where I'm going back to the writing mode and just write. And sometimes it just comes out, and sometimes it's painful. So right now I'm still struggling finding that really killer hook and killer melody. I'm sure I'll come up with it, but you know, sometimes it's just it's hard to put it out on the spot. Oh, I'm just seeing somebody lost their brother this week. I'm sorry, Maestro. My condolences to that, to your brother. And I want to start with a request. Grace wanted to hear East Bay, which is a song that I wrote with Clydeen. Clydeen came to me with this idea. You're going to hear this first chord, bam, 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 bam. There's like a, I would never have come up though. It's a keyboard player thing. So she came up with that thing with me, and we had, what's going on? I have weird electronics going off by themselves now. So we wrote this song. That's a while back. It's from the Up Close and Personal album. It was the third album. It was the third album of the Pacific Coast Highway, my fourth album altogether. And there's a lot of interesting compositional stuff that I had to sit down and kind of reanalyze it, relearn this stuff. And so I hope I'm doing this song justice. Let me just get this. I'm still kind of struggling with the screen layout here, because I do want to see your comments in some windows are getting too big and too much in the way. So today I feel like playing the Les Paul again. So let's get started with this. I promised you Grace East Bay, and here it is, by Clydeen, Jackson, and Nils. I think this is queued up to the wrong song. Oh, whoa, whoa. East Bay. That can happen. As I say, I'm a little bit out of sorts today, so you guys gotta excuse me. 145. That's the right tune. I was playing through it one more time earlier, and that's why I jumped to the next song. So, gotta always go back to the first song. Here it is, East Bay. Come here. So this one goes out to Grace. She came from Las Vegas to the show last Saturday, and I really appreciate that. So I hope you enjoyed my rendition. This is, yeah, Sam, up close and personal. God, when was that? That was, must have been 07 or so. So that's probably, we're getting 18 years ago this CD came out. So I wrote it probably or we wrote it, because it's Claudine wrote it with me that long ago. So some of these songs that go way back by now. This next song is just like, I think, a couple albums later. I just felt like playing this. A little tune called Casablanca. The reason I called it Casablanca, it has a little bit of a Middle Eastern turnaround in the hook. It has this kind of like, it's a harmonic minor kind of figure that sounds always a little Arabic. Not so much that it would be, that you might not, that you even get disturbed by it. It's just that it has this little extra flair in there. So I thought Casablanca might be a good title for it. And it's a really fun track. And I haven't really performed that live since back then, which is also like 15 years ago. And you're going to see a little video that's from us playing the song at Spaghettini. Well, I'll be lying if I know exactly what year that was, but it was at least probably 10 or 15 years ago. You're going to see us looking a little younger. These things. Anyways, Casablanca for you all. Here we go. Casablanca, you all. Yeah, that's a while back. Some older tracks, and we certainly had fun for doing that record. You know, doing records is its own journey, so to speak. The whole business is changing these days, as many of you might know. A lot of people that just do one song at a time and then gather enough songs and then finally maybe later release an album, which is different than it used to be. I'm still with a record label and they still want a whole record, so that's why I've got to write 12 to 14, sometimes more songs at one time, and we'll put it out, and then we're going to release singles from that. I lost my train of thought. As I said, I'm a little bit out of sorts today, so I hope you guys don't mind. Let's have a glass of wine. All right, cheers, everybody. I had another request. This one is from Bear, and he wanted to hear Walk in the Dark, of course. So I'm going to play that for you right now. Let's jump on that. So this one goes out to Bear. And of course, the kind of dog he is, he wants 2 songs. He also wanted to hear A Walk in the Park. So I'll bring that up next. See, that's like my doggy theme today. Cheers. Oh, man. Yeah, dog and walking the dog is a favorite, and I appreciate all the submissions you guys have done. When we did the video, you guys helped out and sent me some footage that I could cut in and make the video interesting and more personal to all my hardcore fans that keep watching me. So I appreciate that. And you know, I don't know what's going to happen with the next album, so but hopefully we're going to do another video and we can do something similar on that one, depending what another single is going to be. So but I might still have to write it first, so that keeps me a little bit on my toes right now. A Walk in the Park. Walk in the Park was from that's from the What the Funk album. I don't know, because Ricky Lawson was still playing on the record, and I had that record was pretty good. There was a weird time. That record came out in 2011, and you know, the single Jumpstart was actually longer #1 than Pacific Coast Highway. It was a big summer hit, 11 weeks #1 on Billboard. And the only reason it's not as big as Pacific Coast Highway, because at that time all the radio stations had gone under. You know, Smooth Jazz had this big breakdown after basically broadcast architecture killed it by forcing everybody to sound like everybody else. And yeah, most of the radio stations went out of business, changed format, and so even 11 weeks #1 is nowhere close to what I got in airplay with Pacific Coast Highway 5 years earlier. There was 7 weeks #1. But it was weird. I lost my agent at that time, and again I had like a really big hit on the radio, but not enough you know, gigs and festivals and stuff. So that seems to be the challenge. And in this format, to get on the big festivals, even though radio success is great, it does not always translate in, you know, it's certain people have that market cornered. So, and that's why you keep seeing the same people on all these festivals. But we'll find a way around it. I might actually, I'm thinking of doing more interactive stuff from home, maybe with some other musicians together. It's a technical challenge to get this together, but keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to do some changes this year to this whole format, and I'm definitely going to keep going with it, because I think it's a good way to directly talk to you guys. Otherwise I couldn't, you know. I wish the delay wouldn't be as long, because I keep talking about, and I don't see any responses. I don't know if what I'm saying is disturbing you, or if it's just like so late that when you guys talk, it's so late that I'm already moved on to something else. So that's part of the challenge in doing it this in the streaming format, and I'm trying to solve that. Now, I'm grateful for you guys tuning in, so I appreciate you saying that. Great. DJ. At least now I got my chat screen big enough that I can read it, even with my poor eyesight. So I did have another song for you guys. Oh, I haven't played this one yet. No? And I think it lined up the wrong song again. Jesus! Because what I see up here is Shake It and Shake It. I need to listen to again. Walk in the Park is not too far, it's over here. That's what I wanted to play. By the way, the way I'm doing this live is for the musicians in the house. I'm using Logic, and I have if you're interested, I can show you my screen form, what it looks like when I'm playing these shows. It's similar to what I use live when I bring some of the tracks with me, and I have a certain form and certain all the songs lined up in one long session. And but for now, enough talking. Let's do a little bit more music. Walk in the Park. I love that little percussion thing. I'll tell you about the video after this. challenge. The kind of cool thing when we play over fade out, it's a good exercise to keep your dynamics here, to keep going down with it, and play soft and soft, so it sounds like you're part of the track fading out, while as the guitar still has the same volume. It's just how it's played. So one of the question was, how do I do it with the cameras? No, I keep Bear away from the cameras as much as possible. But I do have 3 cameras. I got a nice, the main camera, that's a Sony a digital camera. Then I got a little, what is this? This is like a Microsoft, like a camera for a computer that you put up on your laptop if you need an additional webcam, so to speak. And then the third camera over there, that's my iPhone. I'm going to see the different angles. Let me see. Go over here. So the iPhone is this camera. So that's this one. And then the webcam is this when you see like a close-up shot of my guitar. And that's the main camera. So, and then I can use OBS for streaming, and OBS can be controlled via MIDI. So in my Logic session, I can put in camera switches, like scene switches for they call it in OBS, go from one camera to another camera at a certain time. You know, so in front of the solo, I can maybe zoom in on the guitar for a close-up, or I just keep switching back and forth, so it gets a little motion there, because I find like a steady camera is always pretty boring, and it looks more interesting, you know. So that's why I did this. The old iPhone sometimes give me trouble, as you probably remember from many of my shows, when all of a sudden the screen goes black or some other strip comes up. Today it behaved perfectly, and it was. I'm a little bit peeved about it, because I kept this camera. I didn't trade it in for, I have a new camera, a new iPhone, so speaking. I kept the old one rather than trading it in, because I wanted to use it for a camera in the studio. These are pretty decent cameras after all. And, oh hi, Sue is here. We were waiting for you. I was talking all this time till you got here. No, I'm just kidding. But I do have one more song for you all that I want to play. Since we're all friends here, I want to play the track Friends, and that's from the Cool Shades album. And the footage you're going to see cut in there is from, by the way I do that is that I trigger video clips, also Logic triggers when they got played, and it just switches to another scene in OBS where you can see it, either in a smaller window on this side over here, or as a full screen thing. And that's why it takes time to prepare for the show. That's why I take a few hours every Saturday to make sure all these camera angles is right, that they're switching at the right time, and all that stuff. So anyways, one more song for you guys, Friends from Cool Shades album. Goes like this. Cheers, friends. And that track I actually also had written for the previous album. I didn't finish it, so this is how it came up for Cool Shades. It was supposed to go on the Caught in the Groove album. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be back next week with another show. I'm here all month. And hopefully, you know, I wish everything to pan out in the best possible way. Let's hope for that. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Please tell some friends about it. Put some money in the tip jar if you can. Keep supporting live music. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Until then, peace. Wrong page. See, I can't even find my outgoing. Go to my main page, and here we go.